I really like when there's a bit of black at the start of it.
Yeah.
A bit of like a bit of dirt.
Yeah.
A bit of a blackhead.
And then
a white worm
creamy
just birthed behind.
Goodness. It is so good. Hello, I'm Fern Brady, and this is What a Combo, the podcast about mad food combinations. If you've ever come home from a night out drunk and wanted to dip your poppadoms in some pickled onion juice, then this is the podcast for you. If you're listening to the show, did you know you can also watch us on YouTube? Just head over to Twisted's page and you'll find us there. And if you're watching already, hello. You're such a pro already, just waving.
I got
to
so
the camera.
excited just the mention of cameras. I was like, wave.
I can barely even look into the camera. So today's guest, if you toss, stop laughing, Abi. Now the artifice of the introduction's been ruined by Abby's
Did I cut? I'm
effortless
sorry. I came too early.
screen presence.
Look, just do it again. I'll shut up.
If you toss your already watered down blackcurrant fruit shoot into a blender, dilute it to the point where it questions whether it's actually just water, pair it with unsalted crisps, oven chicken nuggets with absolutely no sauce, all while attempting a TikTok dance to keep the tepid, unflavoured food company. Ta-da! You've summoned the unique culinary spirit of Abi Clarke.
Wow, that felt hurtful, actually.
I didn't write
but
it.
Accurate.
Abby, I've been told that you are something of a fussy eater, but it sounds like you eat in a similar way to me.
Oh my God, really?
So, controversially, after accepting this job, they found out that I do not like combining a lot of my foods. I like to eat a lot of my foods plain.
Absolutely separate.
Yes, on their own.
Yeah.
And not having things touching each other.
Oh my God, this is so exciting.
But I don't know how much I can say that and have it be included in the podcast.
I see.
So, with that bit done, what can I say instead?
Let's eat some good food then.
What snacking combo have you brought in today?
Yes! It's a chocolate digestive, but you had to make it a combo, so I've separated the digestives. They were like, do we discuss the existence of producers in this?
Oh,
in this
yeah,
world?
you're allowed to say
They
they're
rang me
real.
up. They were like, hey, you need your snacking combo. You come home, what you making? I'm like, I'm not making anything. I'm taking it out of the packet and I'm eating a chocolate digestive.
So the maddest two combination of foods you could think of was
Chocolate and biscuit.
chocolate digestive. Amazing.
Is it a milk or a dark? Because I didn't actually specify and that was my mistake.
I think it's dark milk.
Well, I did. Ooh.
And I'm not saying
That's such a specific taste you found.
that's the thing.
Well, so I also specified that they put a bit of butter in it.
Well, that's what I'm tasting.
Because I think it just
breaks it down.
It just makes the chocolate a bit glossier and just a bit more melty in your mouth. Because chocolate famously doesn't melt in your mouth on its own.
The fact you're thinking of the aesthetics of the chocolate shows you're a pro.
No, I used to make this at home because I do like.
Right, did you?
Yeah, I would actually like deconstruct a chocolate digestive in my spare time. I like baking. I'm not into cooking, but I do like baking because I do think the product is more worth my time to make.
Product is more
As in
worth.
like a cake is worth the effort.
Right. What's your...
Whereas like anything savoury is not worth the effort for me.
Right, I get
And also
you.
the savoury is like over as soon as you eat it, right? Cake, that can last a week. That can make you popular in the office.
So what's your most impressive cake that you can bake?
I made my brother's wedding cake. Yeah.
That's so stressful.
Wreck. It was actually very, very stressful and it was a hot day and it did melt a little bit. But we made it. 3 tiers. Chocolate and raspberry, another great combination. Most of my combinations do involve chocolate. It's usually just chocolate and something. But I would, I'd come home from a long day at school and I'd melt chocolate and butter because when you bake, if you ever have to combine chocolate and butter at the start, that just is the best taste. And so I'd do that, melt a bowl of it, and then I'd stick a plain digestive in it and pretend I hadn't just made chocolate digestives which do already exist. I was like, that's
great.
baking. I've made something.
And you've talked about deconstructing a chocolate digestive.
Yeah.
How do you... Because the way I'm eating this is the way I would eat normal chocolate digestives, which is kind of very disgustingly licking the chocolate off the surface.
Yeah.
I lick the entire surface of the digestive until the chocolate starts to melt. My saliva would be the butter that makes it glossy. That's disgusting. Sorry. So I do that. And only once the digestive's clean am I allowed to eat it.
I think really what I'm realising here is it's less about the digestives. It's more that I just wanted to melt myself a bowl of chocolate.
Thank you so much.
And I had to give myself an excuse for that. And the excuse was that I'd dip something in it. Almost like, I guess the reverse is where you have soup, but really all you want is bread.
Yeah. Oh my, well,
Here, or
I really identify with that sentiment.
Really, I just want melted chocolate, but it felt wrong to come home from school and just spoon a bowl full of bowl full of melted chocolate. So I put some biscuits in it, and here we are.
And have you ever felt tempted to jazz this up a bit and add marshmallows into the melted chocolate or do anything?
Well, something you can do is get an actual chocolate digestive, put a marshmallow on top, and then put another chocolate digestive upside down on top, put that in the microwave, and that's s'mores.
Yeah, that is s'mores. British s'mores.
But easy and in the microwave. You don't have to have a campfire or join the Scouts.
I genuinely thought they were microwaving chocolate upstairs, and I thought they were giving this to me as an end of series treat to make up for all the times where it's been like I've been... Maybe it's been like
I was wondering why they'd put me last. I was like, this is a real anticlimax to end on. But maybe it's for you.
Well, would you describe yourself as a fussy eater? I don't think I'm fussy. I think I just eat in a very specific way.
Oh, do you just think you're right?
I think I have my way of eating and I'm confident about it and I stick to that. Like I've had people, actually on this show, I've had people ask why I'm like breaking my food into pieces or asking why I'm doing certain things with my food. And that does my head in when people ask why I'm eating a certain way, but I've no self-consciousness about it. So I don't know if you're the same or if you just like don't like combining stuff.
No,
ever.
I've always been a very sensitive eater, let's say. And I am quite embarrassed by it. But I think it is, people do react, people do comment.
Yeah.
But I have actually gotten better. So I think what I find quite entertaining is when people are like, you don't eat this. I'm like, mate, you should have met me like 10 years earlier. Like, it was so much worse. This is actually very brave, as you say, of me. I'm combining tomatoes and onions. This is a big day. But yeah, I think I just avoid telling anyone for as long as possible.
So what concessions did your mum have to make for you? Or do you ever remember going to friends' houses and being like... Oh my God,
yeah. Their parents were terrified of me. Like, whenever I had to come out, like, my friend Lauren, I'm still friends with her. I don't think her mum's recovered. She has PTSD. Like, she genuinely, if I was coming around, they'd go to my mum and be like, what can we give her? What do we do? What do we give her? And the answer was pretty much just like margarita pizza or chicken nuggets or plain pasta. I now have sauce. But I used to be like, is
it plain tomato sauce?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes. But that's, like I said, Fern, that's really brave for me. Because I'm telling you my story and you can see how far I've come now. I wouldn't even allow butter or salt on it at first.
Bloody hell.
And now.
Okay, I'm not as bad as you then. Oh my God. I've been told that you only eat 20 different foods. Can you name the 20?
I can try. And this is only because, so I started dating someone new and they're a foodie and that's a nightmare. I am literally... I
was just going to ask about dating.
I am their biggest, like, I think it's the worst thing to ever happen to them, that they like me in any way. Because also I feel like a lot of boys, their like move is to like cook for you. They're like, they love to brag, to be like, oh yeah, like I'll invite you around and I'm going to cook you a meal and you're meant to be like, swoon. And I'm like, I'm not bothered, actually. I'd rather you didn't. Or like, if you do, it has to be. So this is how it's come up, is he was like, can you tell me what foods you like? And that time I genuinely gave him a list of 10. Okay. He's narrowed it down to, he calls it chicken, peppers and slop.
What's the slop?
So slop is like soup, porridge, anything of a sloppy consistency. But I also, I guess the ones I gave him, let's start with the veg, which, as I say, is very brave because I used to eat none. It's a surprise I'm alive.
Okay.
By now, we'll eat tomatoes,
Wow.
peppers,
Oh my
all
God.
colours.
Oh my God.
I know. Spinach, aubergine, a rogue entry at the last minute.
Okay.
Onions count. Is garlic a vegetable?
Yes. Both a vegetable and a herb. Is it? Sorry, I'm looking
Where would we put basil? Because that's a leaf.
basil.
But I don't think it's a vegetable.
Not a leaf, it's a herb.
But it is technically a leaf. Okay, so that's it for veg. Fruit, apple.
Wait, you won't eat carrots?
No.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah, okay, a potato.
But sweet potatoes are nicer versions of potatoes.
Well, no, that's a myth. But I...
Okay. It's got lots of vitamins in it.
Yeah, this has been started by the health food army.
Yeah, I'm big into that, by the way.
Oh, no. Like, no, look, I'm not in it. I'm guilty of ordering the sweet potato fries to make myself feel like I've made an effort with my health, all right? We've all been there. I have ordered sweet potato fries expecting to wake up a dress size slimmer. We all have. But it's a lie to say they're better than normal fries. Let's not kid ourselves. They're not.
I think they are. I think they might have a higher glycemic load. Yeah, I think because they're sweet, they might make your blood sugar spike more.
Right.
But they've got more vitamins in them because they're orange. Whereas,
is that the scientific fact? Is it just the more orange?
Yeah, I don't know why I can hear them all laughing through there.
Because it's not a fact.
It is a fact.
That's not how the world works.
That is how the world works according to Gillian McKeith, one of the greatest Scottish people to ever live.
Who famously never fainted of a lack of nutrition.
No, listen up, because you're meant to not eat beige foods and that.
But beige is my favourite food category.
Colourful foods, that's what you're meant to eat.
I told you I eat all colours of pepper.
That's very good.
That's where I get the colour in.
That's very good. Fruits, I'm going to guess the fruits that you eat are bananas.
No, hate banana. Well, actually, okay, so I do quite like the taste of banana, but I'd hate the texture.
What if
it creeps me out?
Is it worse if it's a very ripe black banana?
I just won't eat banana, but I will eat like banana bread, banana yogurt. A little Millicona banana crunch.
No.
Yum, yum, yum.
No, I don't like banana flavoured things.
I thought we were going to get on, but this is really gone south.
No, I don't like banana flavoured things or
Can I just say that the
flavored.
chocolate has started to slightly solidify, which I do think is the work of the butter, and I can now use the Digestive as just a spoon.
And you can use it as a stirring tool to keep the chocolate soft.
I guess then it's just pasta, potato, rice. Chicken's the only meat.
You don't like sausages?
Chicken sausages? What I've learned is you can put chicken in any shape.
Yeah.
Chicken meatballs,
and it works.
Chicken sausage, chicken mince. Do they? No, that's turkey actually. Same thing.
You could mince chicken, I'm sure.
Not to cause offence to chickens, but like same thing.
Do you eat prawns?
No.
You just looked at me like I just said.
Did you not listen to anything I just said? And
sorry,
you really
I was
believed prawns were in for a
I was just thinking
shot.
Prawns are nice and they're easy to eat. What do you not like about
chicken?
No.
No.
It tastes a bit like chicken.
Shellfish texture creeps me out.
Oh, next up we're going to do your wild combo. But first we're going to play a quick game of good combo, bad combo. So I'm going to present you with a combination of things. You have to tell me if they're good or bad by saying good combo or bad combo. I've
got a feeling that it's going to be heavy on one answer.
Pizza Express and a thin base pizza.
Good combo.
Dogs and little doggy outfits.
Great combo.
Hugh Grant and romantic comedies.
Good combo.
Abi Clarke and cooking pre-prepared meals.
Good combo.
Comic Sans and shop fronts.
Bad combo.
Rupert Murdoch and impartiality.
Bad combo.
Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
Controversial bad combo.
Yeah, I thought he looked so dehydrated in that film. Like, he looked like he dieted hard. Did he? He looked like a little piece of jerky.
I didn't like the Barbie movie.
I thought it's good for basic women, maybe, like, for people 100%. Who are not already into it. It's a laudable effort, But yeah, not for me. There was so much marketing around it that it put me off because I was quite up for going to see
Are
it.
you against the mainstream? Are you just...
Yeah.
You just say...
No, like once everyone was going in costumes and stuff.
Right, it wasn't cool anymore.
Basically, I was like, I don't want to go.
It wasn't part of the alternative scene.
Yeah, I didn't want to go. I'm like that.
Are you really?
I am like that. I was like, if everyone's going to a thing, I'm like,
are you like as soon as like a musician becomes becomes successful, you're
yes,
like, nah.
I feel like that about one of the guests we had on. We had CMAT. There's a singer called CMAT. We had her on here, and more comedians are getting into her, and it's really put me off because I was the second.
I think also it depends
like
which comedians get into her.
Just all of them. Too many of them.
Like, guys, this is my thing.
It was my thing. I wanted to be her only fan.
Yeah.
But also for her to be successful.
Yeah.
We're going to do your wild combo in a minute.
Okay.
First, I've got to rate your snacking combo. I give it 100 chocolate digestives out of 100. Thank you very much.
Yeah!
It's great. Hello! This is What a Combo. And me and my guest, Abi Clarke, are back. Next up, it's our wild combo. This is going to be a strange and interesting combination of foods Abi has brought in, especially for me. Abi, what have you brought in for me? Have you combined something?
So, what I was asked was, what do you have that make people go, what? You eat that? That's mad. Mm-hmm. And I think in my case, it's not necessarily a combo. It's nuggets with no sauce.
This is, sorry, for the listeners, these are just some smelly, dry nuggets. So I'm told that you hate condiments.
I hate condiments, yeah.
Why is that?
I don't believe in putting hot food into something cold.
Why?
Because it's hot and it should stay hot. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to touch something cold and then touch something hot. That's just me. And I'm allowed to be authentically myself. That is valid.
What about, see, I'm already, my throat is getting quite dangerously dry.
Do you see from the grease? The grease is the sauce.
There's no grease in my throat is dangerously dry. I can barely keep doing the show. I have to get some condiment.
Maybe that's a vegetarian issue.
I've brought in...
Oh no, honestly,
these are my favourite 3 condiments for you.
What is that?
This is Branston pickle.
Right.
This is HP sauce.
Oh, I hate that. Even the smell of it.
And this is salad cream.
Oh, no.
Very 80s condiment. Now, the producers didn't tell me that we were going to be having nuggets. So obviously, in an ideal world, I wouldn't have picked these 3 condiments.
Even the smell of those condiments
just the smell
is upsetting for me.
I can't smell them.
Can you not smell that HP sauce?
No. And you can smell it?
Yeah, I can smell it.
That's amazing. Or awful in your case.
But this is the one that, like, when I do travel back with comedians and you stop at a McDonald's on the way back and they go, do you want any what sauce do you want with your nuggets? And I go, nothing.
I'm with you there. I never take sauces at takeaways. You know how sometimes if you get an Indian takeaway, it'll come with all these little pots of chutney and dips.
Yeah.
Those go on top. I don't even take them out of the bag.
Nope.
And then when I get a pizza, I can't remember what pizza place it is. There's some chain pizza place where it comes with a dip to dip your crust into. That's totally unnecessary.
Oh, yeah, the garlic thing.
Yeah, I don't even bother.
You know what I will have?
What?
Garlic butter.
Oh.
Just butter, basically.
That adds up with your logic because garlic butter is hot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not stressing you out. You don't want to even try and dip.
Like, really, no, that would be my worst nightmare, yeah.
Really?
That would really upset me.
Not even a small bit.
It's also, like, again, the consistency of those condiments, the kind of, like, the sliminess.
Slimy. What about chunky texture?
No, that's upsetting.
It's upsetting. I'm dipping my nugget in the pickle.
That's really bad. I don't like condiments. I don't like cold sauces. If you had a pot of hot tomato sauce, like pasta sauce, maybe I'd dip that.
What about hot ketchup?
No, I don't like ketchup. It's the same, like, just that kind of, like, fake tomato sauce. I really don't like. Because I learned recently that I can have beans on toast if it's like homemade beans.
Oh, I hate homemade beans.
I love homemade beans.
The tyrannical rise of homemade beans being brought to me in a cafe. There's a reason.
No, it's so much. Because
there's a reason the Heinz guy's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, is from how good he makes his beans.
Well, I don't like them. I don't like how he makes them.
We've heard that you don't like foods that pop.
Yeah.
Why is that?
There's a lot of negativity in my life, isn't there? For me, something that pops is associated with like cysts, blisters, spots, you know? Like a round thing and then like pus coming out of it.
Right.
So like a poached egg, horrifying to me.
I had poached eggs at the weekend and they were silent.
No, but I mean pop is in like, you like physically pop it and then it oozes. Or like a pea, for example, because it's a little sphere. Technically, you're like, maybe the word should be puncture. You're like, it's like, you're like popping that sphere. Huh. No.
And you hate just the sensation of that.
It just reminds me of like popping a spot. Or like,
Bloody
you know,
hell.
like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah.
It just takes me there. Have you seen those adverts on your phone where there's
best
games?
YouTube channel ever.
Yeah, fun to watch. I don't want to put it in my mouth.
Sorry, Dr. Pimple Popper, if you haven't came across her yet.
Where have you been?
She's amazing. She's this woman she's living her dream. She gets to squeeze everyone's spot.
I would actually love that job.
So, but if you like that, then you don't want to...
Yeah, I want to pop it. I don't want to eat it.
But I don't eat poached eggs. In fact, I mean, I've never had an egg.
Well, you're going to think about it now, aren't you?
Because I don't do my eggs I don't like them to be runny. I want them to be in between so they don't pop when I open them. But Dr. Pimple Popper, she'll get someone who has like, my favourite would be like a big sebaceous cyst or like a big whitehead where she squeezes it and it just keeps coming out.
Yeah, like, I like the ones that it like turns into like a long worm that just like keeps going.
I don't know why it's so amazing to see a long worm come out of someone's face.
I love it.
What I don't like is when she has the sort of meteor looking ones.
No, yeah. I don't want to see like when it's on the line of surgery.
Yeah, there's somewhere it looks like it's cutting into flesh and stuff.
No,
and I'm like,
I want to see a satisfying push. Worm breaks earth, keeps going.
The dry worms coming out of the face are good, but what I like is push, liquid, and then
oh no, I don't like liquid.
A starter of liquid, and then a main course of white pus.
I like it to have something solid about it. I really like when there's a bit of black at the start of it. Yeah. A bit of like a bit of dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a blackhead.
And then
a white worm
creamy,
just birthed behind.
Goodness. It is so good.
Yeah. Well, whenever I date someone, I always have to be like, at what point am I allowed to start popping your spots? That's like a line you have to cross. Because I say, once we've crossed it, you can't go back.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't feel the same way about Dr. Pimple Popper, though.
Why is it a female thing, do you think?
I don't know, but I've met a lot of women that are really intensely into it and feel like massive relief watching that channel. And then my boyfriend, when I watch it, he says that I'm a murderer and that only like a murderer would watch something like that. He's really upset by it.
Famously, people are murdered via pimples. That's a famous way to go. You know, that pimple doctor that just couldn't stop at the pimple. It's a famous case.
Abby, this doesn't surprise me, but I've been told that you're rubbish at chopping vegetables and you never do it.
When they asked me that, I didn't know it was something you could be good at.
Yeah, they teach it in cooking school.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, if you're a chef, sure. Mm-hmm. But I thought like as just an average person, you're making your dinner, just chopping is chopping, right? I didn't know that there were like, I didn't know it was like karate and there was like levels.
I want to see just how bad you are at this. Okay. I think I'm okay, but not the best.
I get the job done. It just makes so much mess.
Now, I have to ask that you put on some gloves.
Safety first.
Yeah, just so as not to make a mess of your
not to bleed on everything.
Which knife do you want? Can I have this one?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, you can have that one.
So do you have to wear the gloves at home? Already this is too much effort.
No, I would never wear gloves at home, but I have nearly cut my fingers off every time I've tried to show off my chopping skills. There you go. This is
Thank
your
you.
one. So chopping an onion, I think something everyone should be.
Okay.
All right,
but it's going to make me cry, isn't it?
First, we're going to top and tail it. So this is how I do it.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh,
You
there's a
sort
bit
of
of a
use your-
slide happening.
Yeah, you use your knife like a guillotine. And then once you get more into the middle of the onion, you do bridging.
Do you ever take the skin off? Oh, you've done that.
I've done that. Yeah, I did that while we were.
So you do skin post middle chop.
I cut the onion in half and then I took the skin off. Yeah. Do you know how to not cry when you're cutting an onion?
Be dead inside.
No, you're meant to fill your mouth with slavers.
With what?
You're supposed to fill your mouth with saliva.
Saliva.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Has anyone else heard this tip?
Why?
Because I don't know.
Does that work in like all scenarios in life or just onions?
Just onions, I think.
That's a
So
shame.
don't-
I could really do with a tip. Just stop around. Is this bad? That was bad.
I think. Come on
So
now.
you did a little.
Come on now. You're doing it deliberately badly.
Slightly.
No.
I don't
no.
really have.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Right. First off, you're
Don't
cutting
cry.
it. You're
Don't
cutting.
get emotional.
Yeah, the saliva thing didn't work. Do you know I have no saliva in my mouth from eating your dry nuggets? Get your other onion and
Oh,
turn
have
it.
I been going the wrong side?
Yeah, let's start again.
No, but then that. Oh, actually, yeah, that is quite easy.
Yes,
so
you're getting
better.
it.
Oh, so that's
And as you get more into the
end.
centre, remember to bridge.
What site's this going on again?
It's confusing. I feel like I'm at home now and it's nighttime and it's dinner time and
This
I
is
just
what
feel
I mean.
confused
This is just too much. I'm already
between my
bored.
work life and
I'm
my
like,
home
I've
life.
got to clean all this up. Just get me something that's already been seasoned and I'll whack it in the oven. Oh, I'm crying.
Yeah. Fill
didn't
your mouth
work.
with slavers or push your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Is that one?
I'm done.
I'm also done and I win. If there was someone who could win cutting an onion, I win.
Yeah.
So sore. I have to rate your wild combo. It wasn't great, man. I'm gonna give it one beige food item out of 5. But thanks
Okay.
for bringing it in. Hello, this is What a Combo, and we're back. It's now time for the Twisted Combo, which is where the twisted food scientists, who are evil people, have come up with a weird combination for me and Abby to try. Neither of us know what this one is, so let's see what's under the cloche.
Ooh, sweets.
But it's not just sweets. Okay, so there's a lot of
Oh no.
There's some
seasoning.
sweets,
There's
there's some-
seasoning.
there's some blue crisps that I've never seen in my life.
What?
There's a giant
What on earth? Hot
There's
chili
a hot
pepper.
pickle from Texas.
Oh no, that looks horrible.
Would you ever eat one of these?
No, are you kidding me? That looks.
Did you ever see that?
That
it's
looks like
an-
a severed penis.
Have you sort of seen that? It's not. I can assure you. Have you seen that YouTube video from years ago where the girl was scared of pickles and she went on some Jerry Springer type show?
Oh yeah.
And he chases her around with
That's
plates
really
of pickles.
sad.
Yeah, it would never be broadcast. now.
No.
I can't work out what this is.
So it's looking like fizzy sweets and
crisp,
chili-ish
pickle.
stuff, hot stuff. Bit fizzy strawberry pencil. Okay, they just brought spit cups in, and that doesn't fill me with confidence.
Can you explain how this works?
Right, so you've got to open the pickle
Oh, not the pickle.
and
Open the
pour it
pickle
into the glass.
first. Oh!
So you open the pickle,
Yeah,
pour it into the cup
with the juice.
with the juice.
Ah!
That looks like a UTI.
Yeah, and then
I'd say it could come in a cup. Why is
Right
it?
off the top of the pickle.
okay.
This is asking too many steps. That's hard already.
Then you open the crisps.
All of this has to go together.
Yeah.
This is so complex.
And shove the crisp in the pickle.
Shove
Right.
a
You're
crisp
making
in
a
it.
surface for the crisp to go in.
Like that.
Yeah.
How are you doing
I'm
on
gonna
that?
rip it.
Oh, that was good. You didn't even chew it up.
No, as little of this has to go in my mouth as possible, I'm hoping.
Then you get your chamoy sauce, which is that sauce.
This?
Yep, that's it.
Oh my god. Oh, and should explain, chamoy is a condiment that's really popular in Mexico, Abby, and it's made from pickled dried fruit.
So what you do is now douse the sauce all over it.
Just like this?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Ah! Okay, sorry, I need to explain. I'm holding a pickle. It's got 2 bright blue crisps in it, and I've put some sort of Mexican red jam on the pickle.
top.
Now I'm going to get sweets.
Sweets, and wrap the sweets around the pickle. Yeah, like that.
It's so sad. This looks like we're trying to make Christmas decorations.
So it looks like I am a 5-year-old trying to make some sort of figurine out of pickles and sweets.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to tell me, like, it's your cat. And then I got to put it on the fridge.
The chamoy sauce is the main ingredient.
Chamoy sauce is the main ingredient.
Okay.
Sorry for putting some on your fingers. So for anyone who's not watching the video, Abby
I did it very neatly.
Abby has bandaged
Very
a pickle
organised.
in an astrobel. I don't know what they're called.
It looks like
yeah.
it looks like
Like a fizzy
looks like a
belt sweet.
caroller that's had its head chopped off.
Yeah. We've got a little pot of
Okay.
seasoning.
Yeah, just sprinkle that all over.
Why has another staff member come in worried?
Here, have mine.
Oh, thanks.
And
wanna put
and
lemon,
now
put
do we eat
lemon.
it?
No, I don't want to.
You eat, go.
It's such. I'm gonna have to take such a big bite to get it, all of it.
Oh!
You didn't even get any pickle just then. I'm not going to be able to get to the crisp in the middle. I can't take that big a bite. Right. What is that? Why? Why?
I just silently drilled like a pint of saliva onto the. This is abysmal. This is abysmal. Abby's gone very silent, very, very silent.
I think I just want a normal job. I think I'm willing to give it up.
I haven't even had any of the pickle. That was like the saltiest, most sour thing ever.
What was that? What was the salty thing? Is that the sauce?
The salty thing's the
I gotta say, the blue bandage really saved it for me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Mine's is covered in watermelon shoelace things. Like watermelon shoelace sweets. So if you're on TikTok and into food,
Why?
and interested
Why?
in food, it says, you might have seen this doing the rounds. Sorry, I just tried to take a bite of it again and my body just rejected it. It was just the surface was too sour and I can't even make myself bite into it.
The worst thing about this for me is the pickle. I can't get past the pickle.
So why do people do this? Dry mouth? Just TikTok.
TikTok.
Right, okay.
Actually, I think I've just never tried a pickle before.
You've never had a pickle. Oh, they're nice.
No, they're not.
But these ones are a bit full on, I think.
I think that was
Too
the worst bit about
salty.
it. The sweet, nice. Crisp, fine.
Abby, you did so well during that. Thank you
Nice.
so much for joining me. I really was worried about you eating that there and something bad happening. Because you weren't able to even eat the condiments, and the fact you managed to eat this monstrosity is so impressive.
I'll do anything for the content.
You can follow Abby on Instagram. Go see her gigs. She's amazing. This has been What a Combo. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.